Today's news. Today's news.
On the hour, sponsored by O'Reilly Auto Parts.
I'm Cammie McCormick. 6 days until Election Day, and the campaigning today continues to bring up questions about garbage. Peter King reports.
Donald Trump has addressed President Biden's remarks that seem to refer to Trump supporters as garbage. It happened during a campaign rally in Rocky Mount, North Carolina.
225 million people. She's essentially, and he's calling them garbage.
And he compares that comment with something that Hillary Clinton said about Trump supporters in 2016.
That makes deplorables look like baby stuff, right?
The president now says he was referring to a comedian's comments about Puerto Rico during the Trump rally in New York, not Trump supporters. Peter King, CBS News.
Jim Walls in Charlotte, North Carolina.
They want to divide. They want to denigrate our citizens, our fellow citizens in Puerto Rico and across the board. Look, is that a surprise to anybody? We knew exactly where Donald Trump was.
Kamala Harris travels next to Pennsylvania. A judge there sided with Trump's campaign and extended the deadline today for voters to request a mail-in ballot. Voters in Butler County complained of long lines. They will have until Friday to apply for, receive, or return a mail-in ballot. Carrie Corrado reports on the crowds turning out.
Lines of voters stretched far outside polling centers in Pennsylvania.
I wanted to make sure my vote is in. Signed, sealed, being delivered.
The turnout so massive that many waited for hours, especially right here at City Hall. In Bucks County, a similar scene of long lines.
I like this better than dropping it in the mail or putting it in a drop box.
Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin said today not only are North Korean troops in Russia, but they may be getting harder to distinguish.
Some of these DPRK troops have already moved closer to Ukraine, and we're seeing them outfitted with Russian uniforms and provided with Russian equipment.
He called that a dangerous development. Ahead of the election, the Biden administration is sending envoys to the Middle East to push again for an end to the violence. State Department spokesman Matthew Miller.
Two White House officials, Brett McGurk and Amos Hochstein, are traveling to Israel to engage on issues including a diplomatic resolution in Lebanon, as well as how we get to an end to the conflict in Gaza.
Allison Keyes reports supplies of two popular weight loss drugs have been replenished.
Novo Nordisk says its diabetes and obesity treatments, Ozempic and Wegovy, are now listed as available on the FDA's drug shortage list. The drugs have been on the list for more than 2 years, with different doses being listed in shortage at various times. This could eventually affect whether compounding pharmacies can supply the drugs.
On Wall Street, the Dow is off 91 points. This is CBS News.
Well, that's today's news. Today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I'd like to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dash Cam News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody. It's 64 degrees in Vacaville, California.